Hey guys, Lenny Turner here, back today with another guitar tutorial on the acoustic guitar. Today's just going to be a really quick, easy, well hopefully easy, tutorial on the song Never Too Late by 3 Days Grace. It was requested like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I can't quite remember, and I listened to it and I thought it was a good song, so I learned it and now I'm teaching it to you, as I do. So, let's get into it. First thing you need to do is tune the bottom E string to a D, so drop D basically, so then D, okay? And then before I get into the main riff, which is like, before I get into that, I'm just going to teach you the chords to it. It's just the 4 chords. It's like a 4-chord sequence that goes throughout pretty much the whole song, so I'm just going to teach you that first and then I'll get into the main riff. So I'm just going to move closer so you can see the guitar better. The 4 chords, now this is the hardest chord of them all. The first one is B flat. Alright, and if you don't know how to play that, I'll just tell you now. So think of it as if you're playing an A chord. Just play an A chord, like that. Except, instead of using your first finger, use your like 3 sort of weakest fingers to do it. So your first finger's free, then move it up 1 fret, so you're playing on the 3rd fret, and then just bar the 1st fret with your first finger. And that's B flat, or A sharp, or whatever. So that's the first chord, and then the next one is D minor, and then it's A minor, and then C. And those are just the 4 chords, so it's like, this world will never be what I expected. Just keep on going on that. So now you know the chords, let's get into the riff. The riff's slightly harder, it goes like this. Alright, again sorry if the camera doesn't really pick up the sound. Just to go off on a tangent, I did turn 16 a few weeks ago, and I got this sort of like cool recording technique thing with like, it came with a microphone and an amp and like basically I can use it to record songs, and I haven't actually had a go with it yet, so hopefully in the next video I can maybe use the microphone so it can pick up the guitar better, so I'm not sure. But anyway, back to the tutorial. What you need to do, you need to use your first finger to bar the 8th fret of the bottom 2 strings. Alright? And then you use your 3rd finger. You can use your pinky, but I tend to use the 3rd because I just find it easier, but it's up to you. And then while barring the 8th frets on the bottom 2, you put your 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the D string. Alright, so you've got barring on the 8th, and then 10th fret D string. Alright? So once you've got that, you need to press down really hard so that it's not muted on any of the strings. So, and then you play, which is basically just, you play the 1st string, or 6th string, then the 5th string, 4th string, and then 5th string again. But it's like, so it's in that pattern, da, 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 like that. And then you just take your 1st finger off, so it's an open D, so it's like, and then you play the open A string, so you just take off the 8th fret completely, so it's like, alright, so take your finger off it, but keep your 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the D string. Alright, so once you've hit that open D, you play the open A string. And then you hit the 10th fret of the D string, and then use your 1st finger to then hit the 8th fret of the D string, then 7th fret, then open. So the last bit was 10, 8, 7, open. Alright, slowly, all together, it sounds like this. And then you just play that 3 times. For you, just pause the video, practice it a few times, you know, you will get the hang of it. And then the 4th time, you do this, which is basically, instead of barring the 8th fret, you bar the 7th fret. Simple enough. And then I tend to use my pinky here because the gap's bigger, but so you're barring on the 7th fret, but you're still playing the 10th fret on the D string, so therefore I use my pinky because the gap's bigger. So then you do exactly the same pattern, you play the 6th string. Remember, you're barring the 7th fret, not the 8th. This is the 4th time you play it. So 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 5th string. So, and then just move up to the 10th fret and just play a bar's 10th fret chord. So your first finger should be barring the 4th, 5th and 6th string. Alright, so that last bit was... Alright. If you found that hard, just rewind the video and just try and get it to me. As I always say, I'm pretty bad at explaining things. So why on earth do I do YouTube videos? But oh well. You guys seem to like it. So all together, slowly, try and play along if you can. Get back into it again. That's when you start singing. So yeah, I've taught you the chords. Remember, if you don't want to play the riff and just sing along with it with the chords, you can just do that. I've taught you that. And obviously, if there's any songs you want to do, that you want me to teach you, then just request them and I'll probably do them, because that's how I get my ideas for what songs to do. And if you haven't subscribed already and you do love these tutorials, obviously I only upload like once every 2 or 3 weeks, so it's not like I'm spamming your inbox or anything, so just please subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And thank you very much for watching, see you next time, bye.